I thought, okay, it's massive, it's huge, it's tall, it has blue walls. And yeah, that were my first thoughts. Marina is not afraid of anything. So she was like, hey, I mean, really, we do it in here. Yeah. We are today at Factory International at the Viva Studios. I hope I said it right, in Manchester. So the brief about the project came from Marina herself. She told me just very quickly about it and she was like, you know, it's going to be called Balkan Erotic Epic. And I just thought, wow, okay, this is going to be a very new and crazy project. So yeah, love it. There were certain challenges that we had to bring together to implement something in this huge space, to have space for a lot of public, to create really a lot of different stations and stages for the different stations. Our idea was to build like a labyrinth or like a village or a town out of concrete walls into the factory warehouse. It's beautifully made by the workshop Splinter Scenery. They did a fantastic job. We came up with the idea, okay, it's a Balkan piece, so what if we connect to that brutalist architecture that you can find in the Balkan stage, but also, for example, in England very much. The public is invited to walk around and experience different stations of this project parallel to each other. So you can choose your own path. So that's why we created this kind of labyrinthic character. This is the Black Wedding platform and performers will be downstairs. But up there will be a coffin with a dead corpse and next to it will be the bride. There's this, I think, sweet story about the church gable. So I did some research and it's inspired by a church in Bulgaria. And this church is called Santa Marina. And then you can come here and look through this window and there will be the ancestor dance, which will happen in a snow landscape. In here will happen the tattoo ritual. Natalia, a wonderful tattoo artist, she will paint a tattoo on one of the performers' faces. In here will happen the milk ritual. So here will come a bathtub and they will pour milk on top of the performer. Knife dance over here and one of the most important stations, which was originally called Massaging the Breast, but our working title right now is just Orgy. We really wanted to embrace the public and bring them to our little, not little, I mean it's huge, but our world in here. And Factory is a huge place, so we had to fill it. It goes to very different venues. This whole project has a massive scale and we play here really customized in Factory International, but it's supposed to go to other venues which have different dimensions, completely different starting points in a way. We have to do adjustments, we have to take apart different stations and create sometimes really different versions of this whole Balkan Erotic Epic. We had to think about how can we create these things in a modular way. And then there's a huge challenge because we are supposed to create a theater version for this whole show, which will have an audience sitting in an audience space and not being able to wander around. And this is what we are working on right now, also how to create an interesting piece where you can sit and not getting close to the performance spaces and be in the space yourself, but sitting in an audience space and looking through a portal onto the stage. So this is a huge challenge we are working on right now. So we worked a lot in this CAD program and we pushed things around and we really went deeper and deeper and deeper to the core of this whole architecture. So we replaced a lot of things. You can't say what it is. It's neither an opera, it's not a dance, it's not performance, it's everything together. And I think for the public it will be quite interesting because you can really get close to the whole performance. I thought it's really cool to do it very differently than like a normal theater and opera project. So it's quite amazing. Like for me it was Wonderland, really.